Hey everyone, I'm HunterHub, and today I'm going to be playing Donkey Kong for the NES. And honestly, now this is the NES version. It's different from the arcade version. I think the NES version is missing cutscenes, and it's missing a stage. Besides that, I think it's overall perfect, and the music's a little bit different, the sprite's a little bit different, and I think that's it. So I think the Rivet stage has a one change in it. Now I'm gonna be doing game B, which is harder than game A, which is a difficulty set in this game. If that makes any sense. But basically, you gotta get all the way from the bottom into the top, all the way up here, and then you're set. That's how you beat this game. There you go. Okay, so you can get a hammer, which destroys every single barrel in your path. It's actually pretty useful if you consider it. There you go, it's actually really powerful. In Smash Bros, it's like overpowered. You know what makes sense? Like it's too like overpowered in Smash. But in regular Donkey Kong for the NES and arcade, it's just decently powered. Like it does work well enough. I'm pretty sure in the Atari version, it's just like it's like kind of like messed up in a way where it's like it does work, but you gotta like hover over things, and it does work pretty well in the NES version, honestly. And I think Nintendo overall releases the NES version of Donkey Kong more than they do the arcade version. I think it's more because it's more easier like to port over, like the NES ROM. You put that okay, use .NES or okay Donkey Kong .exe NES file, bam, you're playing it, and it works well. It really does. You know, Nintendo releases this game every, like, I think every time Nintendo does a like nostalgia collection or like a retro collection, they do. Like they do it every once in a while, like every couple years or so. They release like the original NES games in a new like format. I think for the I remember the mini NES consoles they used to do. I don't know why I stopped doing them. I mean, they got to the NES and the Super Nintendo, and that was it. They did later on release the Mario Game & Watch, and that was actually kind of neat. And they made a Zelda version as well. They made a Donkey Kong version though, but they actually had like Game Boy ROMs on the Zelda version. I think it's pretty neat. So this is the final showdown in the game. So it's like the last part of the game, and then bam, do that. Donkey Kong falls. And bam, there you go. You won. You beat the first level of Donkey Kong. And it like repeats over and over again. Like it doesn't really like change or anything. It just like repeats itself. Which I think it's fine. Like it doesn't really need to change that much or need like alter in any way. Like it's still a good video game. It's good. I don't know why, but I remember the arcade version when I played it being a lot more like colorful. It's a lot more like saturated. It's a lot more like one tone, one note type of thing, where it's not like that much like colors like change. Like, oh, 3 barrels of 1. That's pretty neat. I'm grabbing a hammer again. I don't know why, but I felt in the arcade version, like grabbing the hammers, I felt a lot more like impactful in a way. Like if I grabbed a hammer in the arcade one, it felt a lot more like I was like impactful. I felt like I was like going to impact something. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Very easy. It's like it's stupid easy. Honestly, it's like it's very easy on the first couple of rounds, and later on it gets a lot more like harder. It depends how like you view like the term hard, but it actually gets like decently harder. So here's like the stage. Like, I see a lot of people when they play the NES one, they get to like this point where it's like this one's kind of like this one's harder. It's a lot more difficult though. Also, I'm gonna take this path. I'm gonna take this path up there and that path down there. I'm gonna take this path down here. You know how springs are balancing and everything? It's very chaotic. It's a fireball, and I want that purse, but I'm gonna kind of struggle to get it. It's pretty accurate to the arcade one. Shoot. Okay, I'm not actually gonna cheat my way out of that. So, okay, I could get out of that. I really could. So that fireball was barely touching Mario, so I think I'm fine. Also, it's like the first Mario game, I think. I think there was Donkey Kong Jr., then Mario Bros. There's some Game Watch spin-offs, but mostly that was it. And yeah, I understand why. The arcade port of Donkey Kong is good. It honestly, I feel like it's generally a pretty good port for this version. I generally do like it more than the arcade one. It's a lot more like easy to play. The arcade one's a lot more like of a challenge for some people, which I understand why the arcade one is, but this one's just way more easier to grasp. And I feel like, yeah, Nintendo definitely made like the NES versions of Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. I guess Mario Bros. I think it's like already kind of easy, very easy games. Like this game, it doesn't get challenging. I played it. I actually got to like, I think level A or level B, and it didn't really change in like difficulty. And these fireballs everywhere, and they're gonna like get in your way. Like they are intentionally trying to get in your way, so you gotta go past them. Like you're. Go and we touch this part and bam, the cutscene replays. And this will be the end of my video. Like, comment, and subscribe to the HunterHub YouTube channel. I definitely do plan to make more videos like this in the future. So if you do want to see more, feel free to subscribe, like, or comment anything, or give me suggestions in the comments what games I should play. I think I'm gonna play the first Mario game next on my channel. I feel like that definitely does make a lot more sense. But anyway, bye, and please like, subscribe to the HunterHub YouTube channel, and bye.